Hey guys, welcome back to Equilibrium Clash of Clans. We're going to be doing a Town Hall 9 farming base update. It's going to be an update because the original base, which is not that different, has already been uploaded on my channel, and if you clicked on the link on that video and you came here, then you already know exactly what's going on. If not, you can go check the video out. I'm not going to be doing the base build from scratch. I'm just going to be showing you the modifications that were made to the base. So we're going to go into this. Okay, there are a couple of changes. Well, the first visual drastic change is the outside. I used to have walls that went like on all four sides, just straight walls going parallel to the second layer of wall. But that became all these weird little hooks that go around. The reason why I did the hooks instead, or whatever you want to call these little things, some people actually, what they do is they just have these straight lines going out like that too, and that's pretty much the same thing. Units still have to go like around, but with the hooks I can direct the units a little bit more in between the two towers. Like if it was like this, for example, if a giant went and killed the wizard tower, the giant would come back, he would go kill the cannon, and he'll probably hit that spring trap. But let's see. But if it was, how it was previously, like if this came out like this, then if he would go for the archer tower and then he would go sideways, and it's almost 100% sure that he'll hit that spring trap. With hogs it doesn't make a difference, but with giants I like this diagonal entry point much better. I think it's better, personally. I don't know. You might hit them either way, but you might not hit all three, so it's better if they're clustered as much as possible. And also the run distance, the walk distance between the towers is greatly increased with these hooks, because if it's just a straight line here, then once they're in, the giants will just keep going through, and they can pretty much do a straight circle all the way around your base. Whereas with this, they have to go one, for example, if they hit the wizard tower, then they'll go to the archer tower, and instead of walking 3 steps towards the cannon, or however many steps there'll be, like from here it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe, 5 or 6 steps, they'll have to take, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, probably like 15 steps to the next cannon. So that buys you a lot of time, and your mortars can hit them too while they're getting near the next cannon. Okay, so that's the first change, is these hooks that go around the base, and I made them go counterclockwise because of the way that I have these walls set up. Just these compartments are a little bit different. Okay, and another change that was made was, let's just get this junk out of the way, was with these walls right here. These walls used to be like this. Yes, they used to be staggered, and these were not there. And it was okay, it's not bad, but the reason why I moved these walls in was because now you have an extra compartment. Now this gold mine is completely protected on its own. And of course the gold mine's not that important, so if you want you can switch the gold mine out with an elixir storage. It's up to you. This way of course the bigger storages are closer together, so that's a downside, but basically the more compartments you have in your base, the more wall breakers they'll have to use if they're going with Go Wee Wee, which is Golem, Witch, Wizard, or Go White. So it forces them to use more wall breakers, which I think is pretty good. So yeah, that's a small modification made right there, and I think that's about it. Hooks. Oh yeah, okay, so there's one last change. Before, I think I used to have the Tesla outside, and the third mortar was in the base. I think it was something like, probably like something like this. I think the mortar was, no, hold on. The Archer Queen was on the inside, and the mortar was in the corner, and the last Tesla was right here. But okay, I have never actually experienced a hog attack, because most of the time they just snipe my town hall and I get a shield. But I think with the way it is right now, for example, if hogs come from the left side, they'll attack the cannon, they'll attack the archer tower, and I don't think the Tesla will be triggered 100%. I'm not sure. But that does look a little bit risky, even on this side too. I'm not really sure about the Tesla's trigger range. I think the units have to be completely inside the white line. So if you have just a few hogs coming from this side, it might not trigger. And for that reason, I've put the third, the fourth Tesla on the inside of the base, and I have put the mortar, the third mortar, on the outside. I just feel it's a little bit better this way. You do lose one mortar in the inside, but I don't know, it's still pretty good, with all these Teslas there. So that's a little change you can consider yourself, if you like it or not. And I think that's it for now, guys. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to make more changes to my Town Hall 9 base. I might end up in Town Hall 10 by the time it's, by the time I make my next videos. And if that's the case, I probably won't be having any more updates to this base. But it's a pretty well polished base. I've tried out many different modifications to it, and this is sort of the crystallized result that I've come up with. So you can try it out. Oh, another change is the army camps, actually. I haven't mentioned this, but the army camps used to be in the corner, and they were actually, you could actually pick them off with a minion, I think. But right now I put them all right next to the archer towers. So you have 2 on the right, 2 on the left. They're all right next to these archer towers. You can tell these archer towers are all symmetrical. You have 2 on the left, you have 2 on the right, you have 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom, and the cannons are more or less the same. You have 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. In this case, a mortar is taking its place. 1 on the right and 1 on the left, like that. So yeah, all the army camps are now closer to the archer towers, and they're completely protected from archers picking off your buildings for free. Yep, that's pretty much it. I haven't made a trophy version of this base, but it's pretty simple. You can just do the Clan War version and maybe put some walls in between next to these gold storages if you want to protect your gold. Alright, that's it for now, guys. Stay tuned for more videos. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.